So, all right, so let's see how to set remarketing tag using Google Tag Manager in Google Ads. If you have already used multiple campaigns and you want to retarget those people who have already visited your campaigns, so how you can do that? Basically, this that. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, open Google Tag Manager right now. And I have already opened. They have multiple accounts right now. You can totally. It's totally up to you. Uh, you create from Google Tag Manager or Analytics, but my preference is using Google Tag Manager. So this is my account currently. So I'm going to click here. Okay, let this get loaded. And I'm going to click on tags. Okay, I want to create a remarketing tag right now. And as you can see, there is only a one remarketing tag. Let me just remove it quickly. We'll do it once more time. Okay, cool. So after that, let's come to this Google Ad account. And for that, we need a conversion ID. We'll go to tools and settings. Okay, we'll go to audience manager. This is the place where we'll get audience manager. Okay, in the audience manager, you will be having multiple resources like kind of AdWords optimization list, all converts from Google Analytics, multiple things. The moment you click on audience sources, you will see a lot of options where you can create audiences using Google tags, Analytics, and YouTube account, Play Store, Ads Data Hub. Not many things there. Okay. You have multiple options you can play with. So let's come to this audience list. So this is something that we had created, and all right, this was fine. Let me just delete it as if now, so you'll not get confused. I'll create from scratch. Okay. Okay. Now it's pretty clear. What we have to do, we have to come to here audience source. Okay. This is step second. As you know that we are going to use Google Tag Manager, so our priority would be this section. Okay, Google Tags, not Analytics. Analytics have a different working and system. So what we have to do now, simply click on this three dot menu. Okay, three dot menu here. Click on the edit source. Okay, so just read it carefully. Edit the Google Ads tag data source. Okay, remarketing only collect general website visit data as your website visitors. Collect data from specific action people performed your website. So moment you click on this, by default is this. We prefer to use this option, default one. Moment you want to just collect some specific data, you just click here. You will see a lot of option right now. The specific business type you want to collect the data, like like suppose you have created a website for jobs or probably flights and hotels. You want to collect the data, those people only related to that field, and those unwanted data you can filter it out from right here. This is something that you can do it, but generally practice says like you collect all the data and start showing remarketing and retargeting ads. Okay, so select the first option itself. Now click on advanced settings. You have this option like include the user ID parameter Google ad tag. It's totally optional, but it will be disabled, of course. So let it be. All you have to do just click on this first thing and you will get the remarketing tag and conversion ID. And here is the three options again. Install the tag yourself, email the tag, and use Google Tag Manager. So we already using Google Tag Manager, so we will use the third option. So let's click on this. The moment I click on this, you see I got another conversion ID. Okay. Now this is the ID that you have to use, not that ID which I have just shown you last time. Okay. This was the mistake. So copy this ID right now. Okay. Let me just copy to you. It has been copied. Now come back to Google Tag Manager. As you can see, there is no such tags involved. And let me just open that particular landing page to you as well. So you'll get to know. Okay. Let me do this Control F5. And let me just show you whether we have the tags and all. So I hope you guys are already familiar with this Google Tag Assistant. In order to perform Google Tag Manager conversion, you have to install this uh, extension. Are we clear with that?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So without this extension, it's very hard to track. The moment you click on this, it says it does have the Google Ads remarketing tag. Of course, because we have just removed right now 3 minutes back. So that's why it was saying, but no worries, we'll clear the cookies right here. And let's see how it goes. Oh, okay, we haven't submitted the data. That is again important. Um, if you're doing anything and you want to do it, make it live, any kind of changes inside Google Tag Manager, don't forget to publish the data and submit it. Unless and until you do that, this will never gonna show the impact. Okay, now it should suppose to show the impact. Let me just reload it again, and let me just clear the cookies one more time, and probably it will get vanish. So as you can see right now, no remarketing tag, only tag manager name, analytics, and global site. Okay, no other tag. There should be another tag right now, which is remarketing tag. In order to add remarketing tag, what we will do, come to this tag manager. You see this new button right here on the search button, right? Click on this new, click on the tag configuration, and try to find out remarketing, Google Ads remarketing over here. Click on this. Now it will ask for the conversion ID. Remember, we have just copied this conversion ID from here. So all you have to do is copy and paste. Simple. The moment you paste it up, now just come back. You have to give the trigger. So basically, you have to understand how Google Tag Manager works. It is giving you a tag according to a trigger. Every trigger, the trigger is something that an event you are doing in a website. If you're visiting a website, it's a trigger. If you're submitting something, it's a trigger. If you are downloading something from website, it's a trigger. So trigger defines that how, when this trigger should be fired. Okay, so that's what. So in order to do that, we will click on this trigger. Okay, and we will set the all pages. So those who will come to this our main domain, they will get connected and they will get the remarketing tag on them. So a moment we save this and again save. All right, we have saved this. Now let me just submit it again, because since I have done little more changes right here. So submit, 2 times submission, and we are done. Okay. So in order to check whether we got remarketing tag correctly or not this time, as you can see, I haven't reloaded the page right now. There is no remarketing tag right now. Okay, I have to do a hard refresh in order to see whether I have got remarketing tag or not. So can you see this right now? It's showing green.
Yes.
It's showing green and also showing Google Ads remarketing tag. Now, this is the right format to add the remarketing tag using Google Tag Manager. After that, you have to click on continue, come back to this Google Ads section. Done. Now, audience sources are done. Come back to this audience list. Okay, this is the audience list, first option. Okay, audience list. And the moment people will start visiting this website, you will get another column right here, which will say like visited website, all website visitors using Google Ads. Okay, you will see that. So if you still want to get that ID back, it's not like you can create just for one time. It's not like that. You can create it. You can click on edit sources and get that conversion ID again. Let's click on this. It will never change it. It will be the same. Okay. So go back and you can take it out. Okay, this is the one, and you want to see the list, what kind of a list you have created in Google Tag Manager, audience sources. Click on this 3 list. So you will get that the 3 list, all converts, all visitors. So basically those people who will visit this domain, or so that will get get counted. Now this time your question should be, Vijay, that is fine that Google Tag Manager will read all the data those who are going to visit this particular domain. If you remember that we have selected trigger as all pages. Okay, in this domain, whatever the suffix is, like LP, SP, FP, whatever, like main domain, like whatever the data I'm writing it, everything will be get counted. But the problem is I just want to retarget people, those who has visiting this particular page. Am I clear? I want to target those people who is visiting this particular page. So what I have to do, I have to copy this URL and come back to once again in Google Ads and an audience list. Now the first priority was to add a remarketing tag in the main web page and in fact in the domain. So we have added in the domain. Okay. As you can see, it is also reflecting in remarketing. That's fine. You come back to here, audience list, click on this plus icon. You have a lot of options: website visitors, app user, YouTube, custom combination. Your priority, second priority should be add a website visitor, those who have visited my website, which includes remarketing tag. If the particular website doesn't have remarketing tab, you cannot create a custom list. That's a simple thing. Okay, now you have to give the name. I will give the name LP page visitor, something like that. Visitor of a page, you can have a variance of your visitor of a page with specific tags, so and so, like totally you can change it. You can or leave it wide open, which is visitor of a page. Simple, like you don't want to give much rules and conditions right here. Later you can explore this if you want it, but generally we don't change it. We can go with the either visitor of page, visitor of a page, or we can go with the visitor of page with specific tags. Okay, so let it be on visitor of page. Okay, now come back to this page URL and content, just copy and paste this. Okay, simple, simply paste it up, and now you have few options right now. Pre-fill options. Okay, pre-fill options which was rules within last 30 days, or you want to start with the empty list, something like that. Okay, those who have already interacted, like it will from the last 30 days settings will be copied, or you want to start with the empty list, like from very scratch list, you want to give the data to Google, you can do it right here. If you don't want, keep it simple, pre-fill list would be fine option. And membership duration, now you have a very good option right here, like what kind of a data you want to create from last 30 days who visited your profile, those who visited your website, or you want to go for 60 days, or you want to go for 90 days, or you want to 80 days, or you want to go 365. In fact, those people are visiting your website from last 1 year, they can also get retargeted. And maximum duration is 540 days, which is already mentioned here.
Can I know that what is pre-fill option above one?
Yeah, sure. So like this is kind of interacted. Okay, so those people have interacted with business previously in last 30 days, irrespective in search ads. Okay, those who have interacted with the search ads, and also not just from the specific page, with the other extensions and other website as well. So that will be counted in pre-fill options. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Or you, if you say like, suppose you have a data and you said like those people visited in last 30 days, that was crap, that was shit people, and it was not relevant. You want to build a new highly like new audience, which should be like very specific and refined. That in that moment you should use this. Otherwise you think
Okay.
that okay, those people which has come, it was fine, leads was fine, or maybe probably looks decent, not that bad, it was fine, so I can go with that. Okay, so in that list, what will happen, Google has at least some data to work with it. If you give this, Google will go with the empty thing. When you give this command, it means Google will use the previous data record and try to analyze. You just check out the right option, which is also described. Google Ads can pre-fill your list with the people who have interacted with business in previous 30 days. That's what I just said, right? In last 30 days, those who have interacted the business. Now this is something membership duration. Suppose I want to retarget those people who's visiting my website from last next 90 days, keep on visiting it. And if I want to give the audience description, I can. It's totally optional, so I'll not give it. And now that is it. I will create on audiences. So as you can see right now, I have just given this tag right now today at 3:27 p.m. So the moment that tag is live on this website, from today itself, it will start counting the visitors. If you don't have remarketing tag, so it is very hard to retarget them.
One more
Yes,
option in Google Analytics, when we pick that tracking code below, there is an option called data collection. There
yes.
are two buttons, remarketing, just switching on. We can go with that option, right? Instead of like using GTM, all this.
Yeah, so as I can show, see, here is the audience source which is being given right here, which is Google Ads tag. Okay, let me
Yes.
just remove it up, so you will get it to know. It will show Google Analytics as well. Where's the Google Analytics? Just try to show you audience source. Okay, GA, and it is showing some issue right now. The issue could be like conflicting between IDs. Make sure I'm missing the remarketing list. Maybe yes. we have to enable this under the analytics. We haven't
Yes.
enabled. That's why it is not done. If you are using Google Analytics under the audiences setting, you have a remarketing switch or tick box.
Yes.
You
Yes.
have to enable it in order to get the data. So it is for both. Like it is better to have both done, like Google Tag Manager and Analytics, so you can utilize maximum visitors, like maximum data in your Google Ads. That would be much better idea. As you can see, I've created a custom audiences using this option, which is website visitor, after adding this remarketing tag. Now it's showing populating right now. Okay, and it will be probably 0 or 2 because we haven't visited that website much, because the ad is not running. We have just doing this demo practice right now. And the ad is only going to serve when it will be more than 1,000. Okay, it should be at least 1,000 to serve, and the moment it is ready to serve, it will be change the status to ready to serve. As you can see right now, the status is showing too small to serve. Too small to serve, it means that you cannot run ads, of course. So it shows multiple sizes of different platforms. Like, can you run this, can you use this list for search campaigns? It's showing too small. Can we use for YouTube? It will show the audience size. Can we use for display? So more or less, all the remarketing tags, whatever we're going to use, we're going to use on two areas. One is our YouTube, and the second one is display. And my priority would be in a display market, because we get maximum number of population data right here in display. Okay, are
So,
we clear with that?
unless if there are less than 1,000 people, we can't run ad, right? If
Yeah, no, yeah, at least we must have 1,000, and the status should change to here, to this, to ready to serve. Okay, too small to serve. Okay, this is something that it will deny you to run it. And if you try to run that, it will be get little expensive. The ad would be little expensive. Okay,
okay, got it.
yeah. So at least it should be around 1,000 or nearby to that, like 1,000 plus we say sometimes. But this size matters, like display size matters, and search and like that will we don't use much in regular campaigns, but display of course. All right. So are we guys clear with that? Whatever I've just shown you using Google Tag Manager again and creating audience sources
Got it. So number of visitors should be above 1,000.
above 1,000. Yes, above 1,000. So that's why we say like to create a traffic campaign first. Now you're getting it. Why we say
Got it.
only traffic campaign can bring a lot of visitors at once. Correct.
Yes.
Hmm. So that's why we say often use traffic campaigns. If you're totally into new business, you just newly created a website, there is no visitors yet, and you're thinking to bring sales by creating conversion ads, it's your mistake. You have to send traffic in order to make the search ads or maybe Facebook ads, whatever you're running it, you to make them understand that what's my audience looks like, how my website is looks like. So you have some data to play on. Now we are sending data. Now we have more than 1,000 plus people. So we will start playing with the display market, YouTube market, a lot of any other type of campaigns. All right. So guys, if you are clear, please put CC in the chat. If you are clear that whatever we have just given an example, it was crystal clear. Drop me a CC in that. Yes. Cool. All right. So I think
I'm trying to understand. A lot of huge data gone. So
yeah.
I'm trying to
So
understand. Okay,
yes,
I need to
try to
revise.
catch up. Try to catch up because it is something
But
that
you
will
don't upload the videos yet. I'm waiting for them.
just
Just
wait for a
मैंने
little
अभी
more.
YouTube channel check किया.
Just wait for a little more, you'll get it. All the videos I'll soon get it. All right. So okay, so this is the one. And second thing I just want to show you. All right, so that's the thing is been done. And I want to show you another thing right here. All right, so as you have seen now that we have created multiple campaigns right now, and you must be wondering that how to create a A/B testing. Okay, we have done our A/B testing in Facebook ads, if you remember, right?
I saw in your dashboard. A/B
Yeah,
testing.
yeah. So that was super easy to way to create a A/B testing in Facebook ads. It's in the front of that. You click on that and click on A/B testing, create it, and a simple, super easy thing. Now the question arises like how to do it in Google Ads, how to do experiments, how to test with different copies, how to test with different headlines, how to test with different landing pages. Okay, and we have a way to do it. Yeah, whether in ad groups and all. So let's see how we can do it. Okay, now it's something pretty interesting right now. Okay, now let me just go back to on my dashboard. I will navigate to 4 box all campaigns. I will click on this. I click on the overview. Now I'm on the dashboard. This is my nice looking dashboard. Now what I will do, you have this pretty much of options right now. Okay, videos, landing page, keywords. Like scroll a bit, go down, go down, go down, and can you see this right now? Drafts and experiments. I hope you can see, guys. This
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
drafts and experiments. Yes. So what you have to do right now, you have to click on this draft and experiment. All right. We're on the draft and experiment. The moment we click on it, you see some multiple option coming. Campaign experiment, add variation, video experiments. Okay. This is the place where we do often experiment with our ad copies, with our click CTR, with our landing pages. And from here, we take decisions that if we have multiple landing page, which is converting really well, which is doing well. Okay. So let's see how this things works. And this is really fun to do it. So let's go and create an ad variance right now. Okay. I'll click on this and simply click on this plus icon, new add variance. Okay. The moment I click on this, you can see this a little pop menu came up, and now it is asking for a few more details. Let's go ahead and fill it up. It is asking, do you want to try with the all campaigns or with the selective campaigns? Of course, I want to go with the selective campaigns only. Okay. And it can also be applied for all the campaigns, but I don't suggest you use the all changes together. Do a one by one testing. So for that, select the campaign. As if now I will use my search ad, which was sports shoes. I hope you remember we did a experimentation on sports shoes. Yes, search ad. So accordingly, I'll click on this pen icon, and can you see this sports shoes is coming?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'll click on this done. Okay. Now, what is our target ad type? Okay, I'll click on this. This is my responsive search ad. That is fine. Okay, and I click on this continue. All right. What I want to change, what is my variation? Okay, what is my variation? My variation is URL or a text. Okay, so my variation is URL right now. I want to change the new landing page. Suppose whatever the landing page I've given, and I have another landing page which is this. Okay, this is my second landing page, newly built landing page, and that ad has some different landing page. So if you're getting confused, let me just show you in a new tab so you'll not get confused. I hope you will get that super easy what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me open it in new tab, and then it will be super easy for you. Okay, we are again in the ad variation. For that, let me open this search ad again. Let me show this ad. Here is the ad, jogging shoes. Yes. Is this visible, guys? Right. So this was the ad, and can you just have a look? This was the URL earlier. Getyourlink.com/jogging shoes, something like that, right? This was for demo purpose we had created, and this was the link over here. This was the ad link. Getting it? But
Yes.
we are doing a new experiment right now, which is to change the landing page. Of course, if we change the URL, it means we change the landing page. This is the purpose of this final URL field. Okay, so it's not like if you want to test multiple pages, you come here and change this to this is not the right practice. Okay, don't do that. Let it be the same. Don't change this old advertisement. Come back, close this, come back. Now here is the page you want to do it. How I reach this? I came to this campaign, search for new draft and experimentation. Under that there was an option called add variations. You click on it. Okay, now you check the field and you want to do the update URLs. Okay, click on this update URLs. I will do this final URL. So final URL is the thing where the people will land after clicking on your ads. Okay, so click on this thing. Okay, if you want to change the path, you can. It's totally up to you. Like you want to sports shoes, okay, something like that you want to make, that's fine. And mobile final URL, see there is another option is given up that if you want to do changes for mobile as well, or you want to do for PC, so it's totally up to you, but I will rather say like to keep this. Okay, you can also change for this mobile as well. Now click on this continue, create variation. Oh wait, hang on. There was a little cut here. I hope you can see the screen in full. Screen is
Yes.
getting cut, right?
Not now.
Wait. You cannot see the option which was down below. Wait, which was super important to know. I will click on campaigns, spot shows, done. I will click on my filter. No, I don't want to click on filter ads. I will click on find replace URL. The moment I click on URL, that's fine. While URL I want to change, continue. Okay, so here are the few options which is down below right now, which is a little bit hide. Okay, there is an option called from where you want to start. Okay, this is the buttons which is getting hide for some reason, and I want to start with the date. Okay, so the moment you click on this, you have to choose the date from where you want to start, probably 17th of this. And now, as you can see right now, you have this option called experiment split. Suppose 100 people clicking on your ads, and you want to test two landing pages. 50 people should be go onto this page, 50 people go onto the another page, right? And you want to see the whichever give you best results, you will keep that. This is how we do experiments. So this is the percentage of experiments, how much traffic you want to dilute. So I will say I want to split 50% in each. Okay, so give the variation name. I'll give this variation name as new LP 1.0, something like that. I will give it. Create new, and it's done. And it's done. And let me just show you again. Can you see this right now?
Yeah.
So it's saying this is the ad which is running. See, this is the original ad. Can you see this? Original and modified. On your right is original. Its link is different. On your left is modified. Okay. And the experiment split rate is 50%. Just look at over here. Okay. The whatever the data will be collected, it will start showing here. You will see the clicks, you will see the click-through rate, you will see the price, average cost per click, everything. Every metric you want to track, you can. Conversions, whatever is that you want to track it. Now everything is right here on front of you. It's your job right now to analyze whether the data is fine. Suppose you are think that this experiment is not that great and it is not giving good results. So what should I do? Simply pause it. Okay, simply pause it. Or you think that yeah, this really works, and I think it is far better than before. I think this landing page working really well as compared to the last one. What should you do? Click on apply. Okay, the moment you click on apply, this URL will replace the original URL. You getting it? It will override the main page. So like suppose I have given this URL on the main landing page. This is the original ad. Okay, check out this field.
Yes.
This is original ad. This was the link, and I'm testing this link, another new link on the second testing mode, modified ad. And I'm saying that, okay, now this new page is looking good and also converting really well. So why not let's make it default. I want to stop experimenting and I want to make it default. So in order to make default, click on apply, and you click on apply again. So it will change the main headlines to new headline, which you have just experimented. You're getting it? That's how you should create a add variance. Got that? How we created a add variation?
Yes.
Right. So this was something that very few people use, but apparently it is super interesting. Again, let me show you how you have to get it. Like, come to this home page, scroll down a bit. Here is the drafts and experiment modes. Click on this again. You will see the campaign variation. Here is your variation. Add variations. Okay. Here was the add variation. Okay. Now, if you want to check what happened, click on this. You can read the whole things together. So the moment you applied it, you cannot do reverse. Okay. You cannot do reverse. As you can see, buttons are gone. There is no buttons right now to pause it, to restart, apply. No. It's saying status applied. It means you have experimented and you successfully applied this and it is changed right now. You're getting it? That's how the experiment should done. Are we clear on that, guys? How I've created a experiment quick add variation in Google Ads using search ads? Are we clear on that?
Yeah.
Again, interesting stuff, right? To do a split testing, A/B testing format.
Yes.
So this is the way to create a ad variation. If you have multiple ad copies, headlines, you can do it as well. So I've just given you one simple example. You do have multiple examples. You can play with the campaign drafts. Again, this is something that you can explore. I don't want to explain much about it because these are all similar stuff as you have done it in Facebook ads as well. So it is pretty similar to them as well. But the ad variation is super important. The moment you click on this, you must know that what type of variation you can do it. Like in sports shoes, see here. Okay, if you want to change the text. Oh, sorry. I want to do for responsive search ads. Continue, find and replace. Yes, I want to replace the headline. You can see this. Edit headline, description. Suppose I'm having two ads running, and I want to check one headline is buy 30% off, another headline is free delivery. I want to see which headline really working well, which is giving me better click-through rate. This is my This is my experiment mode. So what for that I will start writing like free delivery. Getting it? Like I can just write here free shipping, something like that. I can add it quickly and click on continue again. Create variation, it will ask, and you'll give the name variation 2.3, something like that. I can give it. It's totally up to you, whatever your name want to give. Okay, this is the variation I just quickly created. And the moment I click on this, you see the variation type. Okay, this is the variation. So this is saying don't have any enable ads and add variation. That's why it is not showing. The moment you make it public, active your ads to have the enough data, it will start populating right here. So the motto is just to show that how to create add variation. And I think we are pretty clear to how to create add variation right now. Are we clear, guys? If you are clear, please put CC in the chat so I'll get to know about it that you are clear again. Pretty clear, right? Awesome. And I do have one more thing to share today in Google Ads, super important. Let me see what is in my agenda. Yes, I do have to share and search ad. Yes, this was super important topic, and we could have done it a different session for this, but I thought to just keep you inside this. I think for to upload this video, I have to chop it in 3 different videos because I believe I'm including a lot of modules together today. But okay, so what we are going to perform today, we are going to add a countdown in search ads. Okay. Suppose if someone is searching for a product like buy sari, buy langa, kurti, buy a cell phone, and you want to add a automated countdown, which should be dynamic. Okay. So how you can do it, and that can be done in search ads. So let's see how we can do it. Are we excited to see that?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let's come back to the search campaigns. I'll click on the search campaign, and here is my search campaign here. I'll click on this. Let me just go back to overview. You will get confused otherwise. Okay. Now this is the ad. Sorry, I will click on my ads and extension. There is where my actually ad copies are there. Okay. Okay, this is my ad right now. I want to create another ad. So what I will do, I'll click on this. Okay, copy, getting it, and I'll just paste it right here. Wait, hang on. Paste option. Campaign is, what was the name? Sports shoes. Ad group was this, and done. Paste. So this is how we do duplicate in Google Ads. Okay. So it is pretty tough to do a duplicate in Google Ads as compared to Facebook Ads. So don't think that it's an easy job again. It's not that easy. You have to little bit play with the buttons and all, get to know about it, how to do copy paste. All right. I cannot see all campaign. Is it copied yet? Where was my another ad? Hold on, let me just do it one more time. Sport shoes, and that has been enabled. This is inside that, done. Create duplicate. Okay. I have to click on this. All right, quickly create a duplicate inside one ad group.
Why these duplicate ad sets are made for?
It will save my time. I don't have to write again all this. That's why. Suppose I'm just doing some certain changes, like here I'm just writing best jogging shoes 25% off, and I want to run similar ad again. I'm not doing experiment. I want to just run a different ad. So I will just do some certain changes on my headline, like instead of writing 25% off, I will write free shipping on best jogging shoes, like that, something like that. Okay, so that's why. So let's click on this on edit. I'll click on edit. The motto of to this showing this module is to show a dynamic thing here. All right, so pay attention right now. This is going to be super interesting. And here we go. I want to show one dynamic thing is sales. Okay, this headline is already full. I'll use this. Okay. Sales ends in. What I have to do for that, introduce this. The moment you use curly braces, okay, the moment you use curly braces, the new option will come on down below, which is keyword insertion, dynamic keyword insertion. Another is countdown, another is location insertion. Now this is very powerful in search ads. Okay, this is we call pro mode in Google Ads. This is, now we are into pro mode of Google Ads. Now we are not into newbie mode. This is a pro mode to use effectively using Google Ads. Okay, so I want to use countdown. So let's suppose my countdown is you can see this is a syntax it's saying, or either you can choose it from here. A countdown ends at 17th. Okay, at start of the day, and you can give this countdown starts 5 days before. Time zone, if you are running multiple ads like in different time zone, one in Dubai, US, UK, it will automatically adjust according to time zone. Otherwise you want to use in Indian time zone, you can as well. Okay, click on this apply quickly. Okay, and as if now I just want to remove this headline, so you can quickly see that how actually this particular line will work. Okay, let me add it here. Can you guys see here right now, which is saying sales end in 8 hours? Can you see that? It is showing sales ends in 8 hours. So powerful. So I don't have to give anything manually. Automatically time has been given. According to the time, it is taking care of everything. Okay. 8 hours.
So this is like Excel formula.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, and it is powerful. If you are
तो
running,
ये एक्सेल फॉर्मूले की तरह अपना पूरा पैनल खुल गया, काउंटडाउन एंड्स कितने बजे होगा, स्टार्ट कब होगा.
yes. So you have to play with that.
That is very interesting thing.
Yes, it is. It is.
I
Yes, it
think there are
is.
many options other than
Many options. Yes, many options. So let me just show you one more thing right here. And let me just write down here so you get to know about it better. Okay. Or maybe this one looks really well. Best jogging shoes 25% off. Sales end in 8 hours. Exclusive 25% off. Really good copy, right?
yes.
So let me show you another example of dynamic ads, how we can do it. Okay, just have a look here. So we're gonna write out. Let's suppose we are running ads for red shoes and also running ads on keyword for running shoes, red shoes, something like that. And our goal is how people are searching on search console, like search bar. The moment people are searching red shoes, our ad should also says red shoes 20% off. Instead, this kind of word, best jogging shoes 25%. No, 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 not this. We will use search based keyword and we'll create a dynamic search. Like what I'm trying to say, just have a look. I'll use this. Okay. Curly braces. Remember to use dynamic function on search headlines. You have to use curly braces. Click on keyword insertion. Okay. Now, the moment you give the keyword, here's the thing. It is asking for default text, and second is title case, lowercase, sentence case. I hope you know aware. I hope you all aware of case sensitive, right? Lowercase, uppercase, title case,
Yes,
right?
capital
Yes,
small.
the first word of the capital, like first letter is capital in a word, it's title case. Sentence case is like normal. Lowercase goes to like every is like lower format. Okay, that's how the works. So default text, what is default text? Okay, let me just show you an example right now. Okay, so let me just remove it up. All the things I will remove it quickly so you will not get distracted with the other headlines. Okay, my job is to show you right now is I'll write best. I will write best here, keyword insertion, and suppose what are my keywords? Anyone remember what are the keywords I have set this for? Okay, let me just show you the keywords. If you just forgotten, just in case, I'm just going to another page and I will go to my keyword section. Let me just take this out. Yes, keywords. Can you just have a look? Like Puma jogging shoes. This was my keyword, correct?
Yes.
So this was the keyword, Puma jogging shoes. Now, suppose if someone is searching on Google, Puma jogging shoes. So how my ad should appear? And I want my ad should look exactly the same how he has searched. So what will happen if I add this like best uh, curly braces on keyword insertion, and after doing this keyword insertion, this will automatically get triggered if the user has written the same exact thing on search. Our headline will automatically generated as best Puma jogging shoes. We don't have to do anything at all. Okay, you're getting it. So it is saying that default text here. What is default text? Suppose uh, your key. What is the keyword right now? Keyword is Puma jogging shoes. Okay, this is the Puma jogging shoes, and it is saying it how it will get loaded. It will load it as Puma jogging shoes. I will write under 2000. You're getting it? Under 2000. So what will happen the moment if someone searched this, you must be thinking how this become a headline. Yes, it is a headline. How become its headline? If somebody has searched on Google Puma jogging shoes, okay, Puma jogging shoes, it's a search term in Google. How people gonna see this? Your ad will appear like this: best Puma jogging shoes. This is the keyword is automatically get picked under 2000. You got that?
But how can we get to know that which keyword is there?
Yes. how we can get to know that? So this is automatic process. If your user is searching exact same thing which you have targeted, so that headline will get replaced by the same keyword. Like suppose I've searched for Puma jogging shoes, it will automatically replace this line as Puma jogging shoes because we have inserted keyword tag here. And this is the Google engine job to replace our headline to that searched query whichever user has asked for. Like now the statement would be best keyword, like best keyword is what, our like Puma jogging shoes, correct? And under 2000, this is the default text. Okay, let me just give you another example right now how this default text works. And default text has many ways. Suppose user searched a big query like uh, Puma jogging shoes under 2000 for running. Do you think it's kind of, this is very big query? Of course, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is very big query. And if you know that we in our search ads we don't have any much places to add this query. You can see this is increasing 41. So this will never show exact search result. You're getting it? So how Google will tackle this issue? We are saying we are asking to Google, if the query is matching, please replace my headline to user query and give it to them. That's what I'm saying. Okay. What if the user is searching a very long tail keyword, like this is something Puma jogging shoes under 2000? In that point, Google will confuse and Google will say, I cannot show ads because your keyword is triggered but very long and we don't have any space into showing that. How to handle? That's why they're asking to give a default text. What is default text? Here, if your keyword is not triggering, what is next? Okay, so you can write it over here. Like instead of like we can remove the best. Okay, simple keyword under 2000 we have written, and we can change it to here like getting it like that. So what I'm saying, if someone has just writing this Puma jogging shoes under 2000 for running, or instead of red I can just add running. That is I think much relevant for this ad. Yes, running. So if user has searched for this and our keyword in for some reason doesn't trigger because this is a very long search and it's also red, so we cannot replace this exactly right here. So what Google will do, it will replace this from here. Keyword will not get loaded, it will loaded like running shoes 20% off. And also you can write your own copy in front of this. Don't forget you have multiple headlines right here, so it is not like you are leaving every field. You have still 2-3 lines to fill up. You're getting it what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is
Yes.
the default text. Default text means what if your keyword is not showing exactly. If someone is searching like this Puma jogging shoes, so in this case what will happen? Can someone tell me how it will get loaded? See, it is getting loaded like this. Getting it? So like it's a dynamic search, it will get loaded like I'm just for a moment I'm just removing it. Okay, so how it will show you in the Google, like Google search ad, your keyword will get loaded and the search query is Puma jogging shoes. That will get loaded first. Puma jogging shoes comma running shoes 20% off. Okay, just in case user written this long text, so your keyword will not load, which is Puma jogging shoes. This will not get loaded. Simply it will get loaded as running shoes 20% off. And if you have any other headline, that will also start triggered on the back. Got that? Little confusing, right? Unless and until you will do it, you will not able to understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you can add it, like it's not like after doing dynamic thing and you cannot write more stuff. You can write more stuff like this, like running shoes 20% off, free shipping. Okay, as you can see, I am running out of the word, so I have to use another line here, which is free shipping in Delhi. Suppose I'm just running for Delhi NCR. Okay, free shipping in Delhi NCR, international standards. Okay, I'm getting it. This is how we can write a copy quickly. So I'll just remove it right now. So you'll get to know better how we are writing the dynamic copies. Okay. So keyword will do their job. Just in case keyword is not getting triggered, the default text will get loaded on search keywords, which is running shoes 20% off. Okay. Do more experimentation on that. You'll get more clarity. I hope we are clear on that now.
So like, what will people search for? Then our ad will be triggered.
Keyword
Yes.
will trigger.
Keyword, see, whatever people will search, our keyword will get triggered, and our headline, which we have written, this headline will not change because nothing is dynamic. But here in the first line, we have added this curly braces. It means it's a dynamic. Okay. Whatever people have searched for, we will show the same ads to this user if we are using the same keyword. Like, we have to also do the keyword targeting. You don't forget that. This is also important. If you don't have that keyword behind the scenes in search ads, you cannot show this kind of ad. So it must have, like, people are searching for jogging shoes for women. Okay. So jogging shoes for women, or let's say Puma jogging shoes. So your trigger is also there. People is also searching. So what will happen? Your keyword, which is dynamic, it will get replaced. It will say Puma jogging shoes. Now this will show like running shoes 20% off. Now second headline will get loaded, third headline will get loaded. Just in case user search very big query like Puma jogging shoes or like something else, not just Puma and all, something else he just searched and it's not relevant to your keyword. So in that, what will happen? This default text will get loaded. That's why it says default text. What if your ad is not getting loaded? Keep in mind your default text will show up in your ad exactly as is. Okay. So if it is not getting loaded, it will start showing like that. So it is like a fallback system. If your keyword is not matching, query is something is not correct. So it is a fallback system, what to show correctly. So we cannot use any random word. So it's saying that what if your keyword is not getting loaded, please give us default text. Getting it?
Yeah.
All right. So guys, if you are clear and if you are half clear, please put CC. if you have a half clear mind, because I know it will take some time to understand all these things, right? And it's a pretty pro things. Okay. It's not a easy job to understand, but not that difficult as well at the same time. You can do Google a little bit more about it, or dynamic keywords and insertions. Okay. You'll get to know. Half cleared. Good. Anyways, half cleared is also a big achievement for you. So after that, yes, we can do the save, extension, done, and you can come back. Okay. And let me just skip it up. And here we go. Our new ad is ready with the dynamic keywords, and I can just turn it on. That's why I love to copy it. Okay. That not to write copy again, because if I already written, why I have to written again? So that is it. Okay. Now you have noticed, like, you have learned so many things. Like, you know what you have learned today? You have learned how to set Google Tag Manager again in a right way. Second, you have learned how to run experiments, how to do ad variations. Third, how to create a countdown effect in search ads. Not just that, you have also learned how to do dynamic search based queries in search ads. Getting it? So many things you learned today.
ज़्यादा ही कर लिया है.
ज़्यादा ही कर लिया, correct? So don't worry, everything will be there on YouTube. So you'll come back, you can check it out. It will be super helpful resource for you in near future because you are witnessing this live. So you will be remember forever because you can relate each and example what I'm just sharing with you. All right. So I think we are pretty much it, guys. And congratulations, we are almost done with the Google Ads. Only few things left. Okay, and you can see that kind of almost every type of campaign we have touched upon, and for the shopping campaigns I was trying to show you, but apparently my merchant center is got disabled, so I cannot show you right now, and even I cannot show you shopping ads because I was thinking I'll get approval from merchant center, and I can show you live example how to create a shopping ads, but for some reason couldn't be. So maybe in near future I can upload it straight on YouTube. So just have a look. I'll get notified you. if I can do it. All right. Anyways, we have completed almost 90% modules, and we have another advanced module left, which is scripts. Okay, we'll talk about in this next session, which is tomorrow, and also the last session of this Google Ads. All right. So how many of you know that we are about to end our internship and the Google Ads? I hope everyone knows that, correct? Need something more. You want more, Nihal? Like, here is a lot of things to tell about, like many things yet to cover, like reach planner, keyword planner, app advertising, shared budget, location, preference. Like Google Ads course itself take 90 days, but whatever I have given you, I think it is pretty much good to go. Okay, you can, if you can consume this much, no one can stop you to grow, right? So this is kind of a heavy loaded stuff I've given you, and like really working things. Whatever I've shown you, with all the things are practical. Okay.
I think we are only 3 to 4 people only much interested in the class. No one in the afternoon session as well.
So that's good, no? So it's good for us.
Yeah, it's good, but
See, I don't.
classes
So
are over.
you must have seen, like I never bother about how many people there in the class. If I'm coming, I'll do it anyhow. I'll do the class. So that's
क्या
my
करना
motto.
भाई फायदा उठाना
Or yeah, like if you're getting like one-to-one sessions where you can still ask questions, this is better. Imagine yourself like where you are sitting at between 500 people, 50 people. You will get to you will not even get to get answer. Like if you put a question in chat box, you'll not get it.
correct
Right? That's what. And I guess that is it. And let me just stop this.